Let's retake that. Well, hello there. I'm Tian. I'm a product designer here based in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been practicing the craft for about 3 to 4 years. Like many of you, though, I started design in a non-traditional format. I didn't go to school for it. I went to school for journalism, meaning I went to college for journalism. I graduated with a degree in journalism, and I'm not actively using my degree. So instead, I post-college realized I didn't want to go into journalism or film and television or media in that sense, which is kind of ironic because I'm filming right now, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Well, I also went down an online course, boot camp-esque kind of route to get my design chops. And after that, maybe a couple months later, I ended up getting my first job, my big breakthrough into design. And based on working as a designer in the past few years, I've also been mentoring for about a year-ish as well. I'm starting to realize there's this discrepancy between what's learned in these courses and then what happens in the craft, in the sphere, in tech. And there's just this kind of disconnect of what you can expect, right? Based on all the stuff that I've seen, I've read, I've gone through, when I got my first job, it was like a whole new world. What's happening is there is this experience expectation gap, try saying that 3 times fast, between companies and newly minted designers, right? So companies are looking for this particular experience and they're like, we need you to have this experience for you to come work for us, but to get experience, you need a job. And so what ends up happening is a lot of the times when you leave these boot camps or these courses, you may not have the job readiness that you're always looking for. And so a lot of people tend to go towards pro bono work, freelancing, volunteering, which are all really great ways to get contextual experience. But I think something to keep in mind is, if you don't have the privilege of being able to put yourself in that position where you do need a job to pay the bills and things like that, it can be hard to try and navigate and push yourself and get into the design industry if you don't have all of the experience that you need. A lot of the times, boot camps or these online courses will introduce methods and how-tos, but the missing part is the context that all of this stuff happens, the particular environments that these happen in, and I think more importantly, sometimes the why behind it. What's the reasoning behind it versus the function behind it. And I think it's this difference between output versus outcome. Instead of exploring the outputs such as UI interfaces, journey maps, user flows, or card sorting exercises, because I feel like there's already a lot of material and resources out there, I want to explore talking about the outcomes that come with the designer. I think what I mean by that is more of the collaborative nature, the environments that you work in, working with other designers, working with other stakeholders, some of the businessy things as well, side of it, and what that means, especially if you haven't had the experience to work on a team and what that may look like, and just some insight there. I do want to put a disclaimer out there that these are based on my personal experience and how I've been keeping up with the industry. So there's no cookie cutter template here. I'm not here to tell you that this is the way, this is the end all be all, because that's just not how it works. Really, my hope here is to just share insights into the industry so that if you're a career shifter or wanting to learn more about design, you can get another perspective and insight there as well. So yeah, because at the end of the day, the goal is to get the experience and understanding and wrap our heads around the expectations that this industry brings. And I just want to, give my 2 cents there. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions or specific topics that you'd like to see. Leave them in the comments below and I'll check them out to see if I can include them in future videos. Other than that, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, because it's my first video. I did my best. I think I did. We'll see. This is a whole learning curve. So yeah, thumbs up and things like that. Also, subscribe if you want to see and get notified when other videos get released. But other than that, that's all I have for you, and I will see you in the next one.